Every online entrepreneur has a collection of digital tools that contribute to their success. Software, books, blogs, podcasts, and people that inspire them. What's in your digital toolbox?
We're going to interview online and location-independent entrepreneur Dave Chandler, who started his online FBA business and just recently sold it. He has done more than $250,000 in the last 18 months in business. High five to you, Dave, for that feat. How are you doing today?
Doing great, man. Thanks.
Good.
What kind of tools are you using? Maybe actual physical software tools or a guidebook, besides coursey kind of stuff, but what kind of tools do you use or have you used in your business?
Have I used? Okay, well, right now, I'll tell you something that a lot of Amazon FBA entrepreneurs are not utilizing is they're not doing press releases. So that is a toolbox. That is a key little component in my toolbox back when I was promoting my product. Is I was used to go to Fiverr and get a press release written for about $40. Then I learned how to write them, and I was writing. I thought a lot better than what they were doing on Fiverr, but I was writing them myself. But I was doing a press release. I was doing 2 press releases per month to promote the product, and I think that's critical. I mean, if you just sit there, I mean, pay-per-click is fantastic in Amazon, but if you just sit there, Amazon has so much control. Anything can happen. I like other outside sources, other backlinks coming to the product. That's probably one of the biggest key components when I was in FB.
What about podcasts or blogs or places where you educated yourself outside of the course? Did you have any particular go-to sources of nice, solid, credible information that you would try to consume as much as possible? Yeah,
there was definitely blogs I would go to. I would go to Facebook groups. Our particular group that we were a member of, I would go there, and there was a lot of good information in there. But I was always devouring information for Amazon, because Amazon, you do have to keep your tool sharpened all the time because the rules change.
And I would say we're probably looking maybe more for like, what blogs and podcasts are you listening to right now? Like, is there anybody inspiring you in that section? I mean, what kind of media are you consuming right now?
My main toolbox right now is YouTube. I mean, people don't realize, maybe they don't quite realize, maybe they do, that YouTube is such a powerful way to get it. You know this very well.
Absolutely.
Of course you do. Yeah.
YouTube is you can find literally anything that you want, anything that you want to learn about. There's always somebody on there sharing the free information. The only thing where YouTube usually differs from courses is the actual structure. Because you have to make certain, content for the algorithm and things like that. So you, in a lot of cases, you can't say, okay, start here, and then we're going to run you through the entire process. You have to kind of put the information in different places, so it's not as structured. But yeah, as far as learning is concerned, YouTube is absolutely incredible.
As you guys know, is that Amazon, you give away products to kind of get things promoted or whatever, you get the sales going. So I gave away 20% of my product to get it going. But that business was extremely successful. What I did is, you have to find a way to differentiate yourself from everybody else. It makes you sharpen your tools a little bit sharp. It makes you a better person is what it does. But what I did is I sent out a monthly newsletter, a physical printed newsletter.
Really? Oh, wow.
Every month. I did
to who? Who are you sending that
to? My existing client base.
Ah, okay.
To existing clients. And nobody was doing that in that industry. Nobody does it anyways. I mean, obviously it's easier to do it now with online marketing, with email, and everybody does it now, I guess, in electronic format. But nobody was sending out a newsletter in the mail, 6-page newsletter. Nobody was doing that. And it wasn't easy doing that, but I did that for 9 or 10 years. Out of the 17 years I was in business. I stopped after the 10th year. I guess I got tired of doing it. But 10, that's a long time. I mean, that's
a huge long time.
Yeah.
Doing that.
But that was I would say that's probably my biggest trick for that. And now the people watching this video, they're not necessarily going to be into online businesses, but there's people that are into brick and mortar businesses that are wanting to increase their sales. So you got to stay in touch with your customers all the time.
It's a lot easier to keep them than it is to go out and find new ones.
Absolutely. It's like 8 times cost, or I don't know what the cost is.
Customer acquisition is super high.
Yeah, exactly. It was so cheap to do that, and I think if somebody were to pick up just one tip from this interview, is just stay in touch with your customer every single month, no matter what you got to do. Postcard, physical newsletter, obviously an email is easy to do, but just stay in touch with them, because if you ignore them, they're going to feel like they're not wanted anymore. They're going to go run to a guy that's cheaper, he's 5% cheaper next door. If you stay in touch with them, you can raise your prices, and that's what I did. I incrementally raised my prices, and I still kept my customers.
Sure.
Because
Yes.
they
trust you. You
they
build
trusted
value,
me.
build a brand.
I mean, I wrote goals. I wrote my daily goals in a journal. I did visualization. Earl Nightingale. I think everybody should review The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. You know, what you think about all day long is what you're going to become.
Sure.
And I did that. So, I mean, that's another toolbox trick, by the way.
Hey, we
It's
love
from
the
19
toolbox.
Yeah, and then we're like filling that box up.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
great.
Hey.
Well, it's from 1954, but it's timeless. It doesn't matter the
Napoleon
year.
Hill, same kind of deal.
Yeah,
Think
yeah.
and Grow Rich. What a great book that is. Same
Yes,
kind of
and
deal.
I think entrepreneurs should review those books. I mean, they're quote unquote old books, but they're not. They're timeless, and just review that. And if you want to get inspiration, go through those classics. Absolutely.
Here. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm Rob Fortney.
Yeah, and I'm Nick Nimmin.
I'm Dave Chandler. Thank you very much.
All
And we'll
right.
catch you next time.
That's a wrap.
You're listening to the Digital Journey podcast. The Digital Journey is brought to you by Empire Flippers, the largest marketplace for selling and purchasing online businesses. EmpireFlippers.com.